Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we shed light on the confusing world of corporate filings. Today we're looking at a report from Akebia Therapeutics, and let's just say they've hit a bit of a roadblock with one of their key drug trials. So Akebia Therapeutics, a company focused on kidney disease treatments, has made a significant announcement. They've met with the US Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, and it seems they did not see eye to eye on how to proceed with a clinical trial called VALOR. This trial was for a drug named vadadustat, aimed at treating anemia in patients with chronic kidney disease who are not on dialysis. Because they could not agree on the design of this trial, Akebia has decided not to start it. This also means they will not be seeking broader approval for their drug Vafseo for this specific group of patients. It's a pretty big shift for them. This report is dated the 28th of October 2025, detailing events that just occurred. It's a notification to investors and the public about a critical development. The company itself put out a press release on this very day, the 28th of October 2025, to share this news. It is important that they're being transparent about this setback, even if it's not good news. This is the core of the announcement. The VALOR clinical trial, which would have been a significant step for vadadustat, is now off the table. This is not just a small delay, it's a decision not to proceed at all with this specific trial design. This is the consequence. If the trial doesn't happen, they can't get the data needed to convince the FDA to approve Vafseo for people with chronic kidney disease who aren't on dialysis. This severely limits the potential market for Vafseo, at least for now. The press release itself is included as an exhibit. This means it's the official document where Akebia first detailed these developments. Companies file these to make sure the information is publicly available and officially recorded. Looking at the details of the company, their common stock, which is what people buy and sell to own a piece of the company, is traded under the ticker symbol AKBA on the Nasdaq Capital Market. This is the marketplace where investors can trade shares of the company. This tells us where the company's stock is listed. The Nasdaq Capital Market is one of the major stock exchanges, and being listed there means the company meets pretty strict requirements for transparency and financial reporting. While we're not going to focus on contact details, it's worth noting this is how the company can be reached formally. It is part of the standard information provided in these filings. It's pretty clear that the big story here is the FDA disagreement, and the subsequent decision not to move forward with the VALOR trial. This is a major development for Akebia. It means they will likely not be able to tap into the market of chronic kidney disease patients who are not on dialysis with their drug Vafseo. This could significantly impact their future revenue and growth projections. For investors, this is a huge piece of information. It signals a need to re-evaluate the company's long-term strategy and the potential success of Vafseo. Without this FDA approval for this patient group, a big chunk of their anticipated market disappears. However, it is important to remember that companies like Akebia are in the business of research and development. Clinical trials are inherently risky, and disagreements with regulatory bodies like the FDA are not uncommon. The company may have other drugs in their pipeline or other indications for Vafseo that they can pursue. But for now, this specific path forward has been closed, and that's a significant event. So what does this mean for Akebia going forward? Well, their strategic direction has just been significantly altered. They've likely spent considerable time and resources planning for this trial, and now that effort needs to be redirected. They'll need to reassess their priorities with the FDA and potentially their overall drug development strategy. The main risk here is the uncertainty it creates. Investors hate uncertainty. And this news brings plenty of it. The opportunity, though, is for Akebia to learn from this experience and pivot to other promising avenues, perhaps focusing on dialysis patients for Vafseo or accelerating development of other drugs in their portfolio. In conclusion, this filing from Akebia Therapeutics is a stark reminder of the challenges in the pharmaceutical industry. A key clinical trial has been scrapped due to a lack of alignment with the FDA, which will undoubtedly affect their plans for Vafseo. While this is a setback, it also presents an opportunity for the company to regroup and strategize. We'll be keeping a close eye on how they navigate this new landscape. Alright, that's our breakdown of this Akebia Therapeutics filing. What's your take on this development and what it signals for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate finance. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description for more insights and discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.